intro. Alright, here we are in the game of Conan Exiles. I tried to live stream this earlier. Unfortunately, it did not show up on my channel. I have no idea why. I mean, I'm looking at it on my phone. It's there. We will see what happens. Oh, goodness. Alright. So, let me walk out of my hut. Let me check on my my thralls that I have, trying to turn them into followers. Alright, about halfway done with my armorer. And almost halfway done with my carpenter. See how that goes. Let's see, do I need anything? How's my smelter doing? Alright. Turning to my ironstone into iron bars. I don't have anything working in my blacksmith area. That's good. Fix my inventory. There we go. Check out my. Ooh, I could. I got enough. Let me group these back together. Back into my inventory. I emptied a lot of it when I went to go mining because I didn't need the excess weight. Let's see. Let's put the truncheon back in. And my bindings, get those back in my inventory. Those for capturing some of these NPCs out here. I turn them into my slaves. Let me look at my animal pen here. And by the way, I did tame a couple shellbacks. They're like these huge tortoise-looking things. Tamed a couple of those. Took forever. Taming animals in this game takes forever. I have another one in here, which is going to take another while. That's going to be forever. Alright. Let's see. What am I going to do this go around? Perhaps. What the hell was that noise? Huh. Get my weapons out real quick. Alright, something's chasing me. Where are you? There you are. what those humanoid things are. I mean, I can get some of these prehistoric or weird-looking other animals, but those humanoid things have no idea what the hell they are. I don't know if I should just go looking for some resources. Check my fish basket. Or I should go hunting for that elusive dancer that I'm looking for, that dancer NPC for my camp. I know some of the other thralls that have that are labor named, like the blacksmith and carpenter. I know what they do. The dancer apparently heals everyone in your camp. I guess within a certain radius, which is kind of good, I guess. But they're like one of these NPCs at like these camps here. Ones have, they got two sledgehammers. They're probably fighters. I don't really care for that. I got enough fighters. Plus, I can't hold anybody else anyway until my other two thralls are complete. Let's see. They're gonna need gruel. Let me just go ahead and forage a bit. I know this is going to be a boring video of this game because I'm really just testing out the screen. If you stick around, welcome. If not, that's fine too. It's really just a test. Now the difference in items, like if you're going to, let's see, chop down a tree. Normally you would use your axe. That's for the most wood. However, if you need bark, I suggest switching to your pickaxe, because you'll get wood as well. Maybe not as much as you would with the axe, but at least you get some bark. And bark is needed for like your tanning area for your hides and your smoker to dry wood. The only fuel that it'll take is bark. So I will just use my pickaxe normally. Plus I pretty much crafted everything that I kind of need out of wood. If I really just need wood, then I will go to my my axe. But for the most part, I'll use my pickaxe for that. So I'm just going to grab some basic resources, some fiber that I can craft into twine, and a lot of your light clothing needs it. Some of your stone weapons need it. Let's see, do I have any twine on me? I only have like 5 pieces of twine. So all the fiber I'll need from foraging through these plants will probably be used for twine. You also use the fiber. Oh, nice glitch. The fiber and the seeds at your campfire to make gruel. And the gruel I usually give to my followers that I have captured and put on my wheels of pain so that they will be loyal to me. Alright, who's fighting over there? There you are. Now, unfortunately, what I don't like about Conan is its fighting. The mechanics of it is sloppy. It's really sloppy. They could have done better. than that. But it is what it is. It's a survival game. It's just like you either take it or leave it, right? Let me forge some more plants. Get some more fiber going. And I know this is boring as I don't know what. It's hard to watch some people just forage for shit. I know you'd rather watch them go exploring. And I would go exploring. Or maybe I'll do that a little later. Just a little later. I'll go exploring. Craft twine there. Get that started. Probably will go exploring. Unfortunately, my explorations recently have have been deadly, where I have died, and going back for your corpse to get the items that you had worked so hard on sucks. It's horrible, because more than likely you're in an area, unless you were able to kite the beastie out from where it's normally at. To get back to that area without any armor or weapons to get your corpse back is, oh my god, it's dangerous. It's horrible. Luckily in this game, you can outrun most, if not all, of everyone, of all the NPCs that will come to attack you. You can outrun them, most of them. And if you can't, your best bet would then be to find some deep water. They will not chase you into the deep water. Not the water that you can just like stand up in. That you actually have to swim. If you have to swim, you're safe. And swimming does drain stamina, but you will not drown. And you just find yourself to a quiet shore and get your stamina back up, and you'll be fine. Alright, let's get that cooking there. It's about to be night. Let's see. Shredded roast, I'll take that. Gruel, I will take that. I'll put it here. That's where I put most of my gruel. You'll need gruel for the thralls that you're trying to break, so that they will be loyal. Foraging, when you don't like have any weapons, let's say you just came from the starting point, which is, let me see, I can show you the direction of it, which is that way. You'll start out there somewhere in the desert, and you'll have nothing, you know, like naked and afraid. You don't even have like a knife. You have nothing. But you can forage. Let me get my bonfire going. You can forage through the foraging stuff, and you'll end up with a lot of times a handful of insects and some bees, which you can eat with no problems. You don't have to cook it. You can just eat it. So that's good. The only problem also is you need to get to a water supply, or you will die of thirst, which sucks. And you'll find a water bladder at the beginning of the game, so that's like, you know, that helps. But you will eventually die of thirst if you don't get to this river first. And of course, getting to that river where I was, I'm overlooking it now. You probably can't see it because it's dark. To get to that river, you have camps set up and spawn points of various baddies that will kill you. But like I said, you can outrun them. But running uses stamina. Stamina drain causes you to be thirsty and hungry, and you will eventually need water faster than what you wanted to. So I did capture and train all of these people you see here. The guard, I named him Slasher. I have a female guard, call her Honey. I have True Shot, she's an archer. And you don't get to pick what they are, if they're a fighter or archer, or such as my blacksmith here, which I did not name, but that's fine. You don't get to choose them. They're just out there in the world, either a fighter or an archer. You'll find a blacksmith at camps, and all these people will try to kill you, so you have to fight them. And the only way to capture them is, let me pull up my inventory, is to use this truncheon to knock them out. And once they're knocked out on the ground, you want to use your fiber bindings. You tie them up, and you drag them to your... I have 2 lesser wheels of pain here. That's what these are. I have two of these. You can build a bigger wheel of pain, which has like 2, and you can fit more thralls in there. But I didn't have the resources right away, so I'm using these lesser wheels, which is fine for me. And you put them in here, add some gruel for them to eat, and after a little while, as you can see, when I first started, it was halfway through finished. It's a little bit past that now. It takes some time, but not that long. Not as long as your pets, if you're taming animals, which is the easiest thing, but it takes a long time. It takes a long time to tame them. But all you do is find the hatchling or the baby, and they're like running around all over the place. Of whatever a species. I mean, there are hyenas. There's antelope type things. You find the babies. All you have to do is go up to them, pick them up. And they don't even attack you. Just pick them up and put them into your pen, your animal pen here, and you add the proper food for the proper animal, and they will start to mature and become an adult version of itself, and will then be loyal and will follow you if you should choose so, or guard wherever you want them to guard. But like I said, it takes forever. So you can probably, grab and finish, 5 thralls, 5 of the NPCs before a pet will be mature enough where it's loyal to you. Now, a lot of times when I'm out here, I will take a... in fact, you know what? Since it's just now becoming daylight, let me grab a companion, just in case I get into some shenanigans. Come on, boy. I'll have Slasher with me. Now, I could have on the same gear that I made for him, which is a medium gear. However, like I said, it weighs, and I'm trying to keep my weight down. Just in case, I accumulate some stuff, pick up a baby, whatever, because they add more weight as well. Let's see. If I remember correctly, if I go down to buy the sentinels, there should be some hyenas. Maybe I'll pick up a baby hyena. I'm trying to skirt these camps. I really don't feel like getting into a fight at the moment. Alright, I ran out of stamina. As you can see, the screen goes gray, loses color, and then it comes back once your stamina's back up. I would suggest that you never let your stamina drain all the way down. Because if you're really running up something and you run into another something that's trying to kill you, you're going to have to fight or die. And if you can't fight 2 or 3 things at the same time, it's going to suck. It's going to suck bad. Yeah, you're going to come over here, aren't you? See you running. Yep, here he comes. I'll just let my follower kill him. It gives him experience, and you want him to have the experience. I gotta kill this one. The smaller ones explode, and like they're like the creepers of Minecraft in this game. They just come up to you and will just blow up. So it's best to put them down quickly. Now the Sentinel area. I don't know if you can see in front of me. There are 2 large statues with swords in the air down there. That's what they call the Sentinels. And I know when I first played this game like a year or so ago. Uh-oh, I hear the music. Something's chasing me. I think. No. So you can swim with your follower. He will not follow you in the water. As you can see, he will not follow you. But he will teleport to you once you get to walking land. See? Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. They don't swim, but they will teleport to you. Well, too close to that camp. Like I said, not trying to fight. Let's see. When I first set up, I think I was down this way. I'm trying to stay away from the crocodiles. Even though they're slow, they have mass. There's a lot of crocodiles around in this area. And I had like 5 of them chasing me at one point in time. It's an alpha male. Yep, he's coming. Now, unless this is a boss character. No, he's fine. Okay. My guy should handle that. Yep, there he goes. Let's see how he's doing. No, he's fine. Got some hides, some savory flesh there. I'll cook that up later. Well, I'm actually, I want to tame a hyena. There's the crocodile. There he is. I don't know if it's the boss one or not. No, it's not. Alright. He should be able to handle that. The boss crocodiles, well, the boss animals in this area anywhere are like ridiculous. Alright. Where are the hyenas? I should check my map. Where am I? I'm there. If I remember correctly, hyenas should be up around here-ish. So if I go this way... there they are. Okay. Yeah. When I first had my camp, I was somewhere down over here. The first time I played this game. And I see some babies. That's good. Just gotta fight off the parents. Curse you! Parents dead. Where's the babies? There's one. Just walk up to it, and you should be able to hit square. PS4. Oh, come on. Maybe I gotta get that up my. Oh, no. Oh, right. Won't let me pick me up because I'm giving orders to my follower. Maybe if I can get ahead of him real quick. Why can't I pick this up? Alright. Let me give him some direction. I'm gonna have him. Yeah, stand guard there. Maybe I can pick this up. No. This one? Or maybe they have to be younger. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just pick it up? My inventory. Yep. Alright, I got it. Right there. Spotted hyena whelp. Alright. And as you can see, it raised my encumbrance up. Pretty good there. So let's get him to follow me. Let's go back to my camp. I think I'm headed in the right direction. Check the map. Oh, yeah. I need to go a little more this way-ish. Now, I'm not totally sure on what the hyenas eat. However, I think it's raw meat, of which I really only have one piece of. Alright, so I'm gonna have to kill some stuff. In this game, you can also dive down. You do have a breath meter. Now, if you run out of breath while you're underwater, you will die. Stuff is feral flesh. I'm hoping it works the same. I was hoping for some shellback goodness. Some of that delicious shellback deliciousness. Which I can probably still get. Of course, I'm out of stamina. You know what? A couple of them over here. Now, I did come over here one time and had to fight the boss. That sucked. I had to run. unsavory flesh, some hide. You know what? Let's get some more.
God's take you.
Sure what the hyenas eat. Let me put all my raw stuff in there. And let's see if there's any progress on that when I come back later. Okay. Well, that's going to be about it. So this, like I said, this is really just a test. All of a sudden, this game has become very laggy. Not sure why. What is that? Hyena pelt. Alright, that's going to be it.